দর্শক, যুক্তরাষ্ট্র ও ইসরায়েলের সাথে ইরানের যুদ্ধ নিয়ে সবশেষ অবস্থা জানাতে ইসলামাবাদ থেকে সরাসরি যুক্ত হচ্ছেন এসএটিভির পাকিস্তান করেসপন্ডেন্ট মোহাম্মদ মোসাব। সরাসরি যাচ্ছে তার কাছে। হ্যালো মোসাব, ওয়েলকাম টু SATV নিউজ। মোসাব, হোয়াট আর দ্য আপডেটস অন Iran USA Israel war?
So God listened to your praise yesterday. When we were signing off yesterday, you said that you were praying that this major catastrophe can be averted. So yes, the biggest news from the world in this month is that a major human catastrophe has been averted. The global economy has gotten 2 weeks of breathing space where people can come back to their businesses, where oil prices can come down, where some form of normalcy can return, where the Middle East can have their flight operations back. So how did we reach this point? How did we reach this deal? At around 1 p.m., 1 a.m. in the night, Bangladesh Standard Time, the Prime Minister of Pakistan had tweeted he had taken to X and he had asked both countries, USA and Iran, to come to a ceasefire for 2 weeks. He had offered them that if both parties can back off, he had asked Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz. He had asked Israel and USA to stop firing at Iran. And if this was done, Pakistan was ready to host both of them. To this, President Donald Trump replied at around 6 o'clock Eastern Time in the USA when he said he made a detailed statement that he had received Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's call. He had received his ex tweet. He had also talked to Field Marshal Asim Munir. He thanked both of these leaders from Pakistan and he said that because of them, he is doing a ceasefire with Iran. This was responded by Abbas Araghchi, the foreign minister of Iran, where he said that after having detailed conversations with the Pakistani Prime Minister and with Field Marshal Asim Munir, Iran also responded to the President of United States of America's ceasefire by making it a double-sided ceasefire. So an hour before everything went down the drain, an hour before a major human catastrophe in the region, everything was silenced. Now, this is a 2 week ceasefire where both countries are supposed to sit down in Pakistan. In Islamabad, they're supposed to sit down and detailed discussions are to follow. Iran has a 10-point plan, and the United States has a 15-point plan. What is most important to note here is that at the very last moment, Iran got a call from China. Now, this means that Iran is listening to China requesting Pakistan's requesting, but Iran is listening to China. At the same time, the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu got a call from Donald Trump and he was forced to stop attacking Iran as well. So it's basically China and the USA, and in the middle stands Pakistan. What is going to happen now? Uh, Islamabad has a 2 day holiday starting today. It is the middle of the week, but Islamabad is going to be in the eyes of the whole world because the US Vice President JD Vance is supposed to arrive here. At the same time, the Iranian president is supposed to arrive here in Islamabad a few meters from where I am situated right now. They're going to have direct talks mediated by Pakistan. The world is hoping that at this point in time, sense will prevail that this 2 week ceasefire after negotiations will turn into a permanent deal. Now, what can hamper these negotiations? At this point in time, both countries, both Iran and the United States of America, are claiming complete victory. Iran's perspective is that they forced the United States of America and Israel into this ceasefire because they think the Iranians claim that they've won this war and US was left with no choice. At the other hand, if you see press conferences being done in the United States of America, the Secretary of War, General Kane, at the other hand, Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump's tweets, they're also claiming victory. They're saying their perspective is, their claim is that they've made sure that there's a regime change operation completed within Iran. They say that this regime is favorable. Donald Trump is claiming that the Strait of Hormuz will be operated by USA and Iran in a joint venture. What is going to follow is nobody really knows, but for now what we can be very sure of is that a major human catastrophe has been averted, and Pakistan deserves all the praise in the world for this. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, Pakistan's Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir, they're trending on all digital media platforms. They're trending in hashtags on social media platforms, in all publications across the world. Pakistan's role in this is being recognized. But at the same time, we have to be very careful when we're talking about war, because a few hours ago, Iran was again attacked by at an oil refinery by probably by an Israeli drone. Iran has responded. Iran has said that this attack originated from UAE and has attacked UAE and Kuwait. It has also attacked an Iranian drone has also struck U.S. oil pipe, Saudi oil pipeline. So a few of these non-state actors will keep playing on. Probably there'll be a few skirmishes but for the next 2 weeks, the biggest news is the world economy can breathe. The global oil economy can breathe. Oil is down. Stock markets are up. All the indicators are there. Most importantly, last year we saw talks fail in Qatar. This year we saw talks fail in Oman. These talks might fail again, but let's talk about hope. Let's report positively. Let's only talk about positive things that have happened in the last 24 hours. And the fact remains that Islamabad is played its part. And this time around, with all the human damage that has been done in Lebanon, in Iran, in Israel, in UAE, in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Oman, Qatar. Let's hope that people can start coming back to normal lives, that schools be open, hospitals be open, people can move around freely, people can travel, airspace be open, and oil prices can come down, because South Asia, including Bangladesh and Pakistan, have been very severely affected. So we're hoping for good things. The next 2 days are going to be really big. So for the viewers of SATV, we'll keep reporting live from Islamabad. Whatever happens in Islamabad, for the viewers of SATV, we'll keep reporting live.
Obviously, Musaf, thank you so much for joining us.